Hey cello players, we are about to work out the G major scale, 1 octave on the G and D strings, as well as build a ton of confidence and coordination in your right hand. We're going to dive right into it. As with all of my practice sessions, I love to start by just playing some open strings and to really build a good amount of sound out of my instrument. So let's do that now. Starting on your lowest string, your C, 4 beats down, 4 beats up, G, D, A. As always, we're going to use a source of rhythm. When you practice by yourself, you should be using a metronome almost all the time. For now, though, we've got some drum beats to help us out. So here we go. Open strings to start us off. 2, 3, 4. Just make sure your bow is staying straight and you're getting a good, even sound all the way across that. Before we get into the crazy rhythms and the bowing techniques, let's just get this scale in tune. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the scale in reverse order. We're going to play from the top down and then the bottom up, inserting an open G in between each note of the scale. As such, we're going to be playing in half notes. Keep the rhythm going in your head and play right with me and you'll be just fine. Here we go. For intonation, focus, clarity. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. If you need to do that one more time, go ahead, just pop on back. Just get those fingers nice and in tune. Nice and in tune. Once they are feeling pretty good, we are going to move forward. So, in the middle of the bow, we are going to play 2 rather springy, short and crisp eighth notes. As such. So, we're going to do this exercise, as with the rest of these exercises today, each 2 times. In between each exercise, I want you to think, how can I do this better the second time? What aspect of my playing can I improve, even if it's just a little tiny bit? So here we go, starting with 2 eighth notes. Right in the middle. Here we go. 2, 3, and 4, and. It's that short, it's that easy. Let's get into it the second time right away. 2, 3, and 4, and. Nice. Next exercise is pretty much the same as the one we just did, except on beats 3 and 4, we're going to remove the second eighth note. So we're going to have 2 eighth notes, 2 eighth notes, 1 eighth note, 1 eighth note rest, 1 eighth note, 1 eighth note rest. As such, here we go. 2, 3, and 4, and. Same thing, and second time. working the middle of the bow pretty good. What we're going to do now is we're going to play a quarter note at the beginning of each measure, getting us out to the tip. We're going to work the tip, 2/8 notes per beat for the rest of the measure. Second measure, whole note back to the frog, working the frog in just the same way. 2 times through. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Just like that. We're going to do it one more time right away. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and... Close enough there at the end. The next exercise is going to feature a dotted quarter note followed by an eighth with a dot underneath it to tell us to play it short. We're going to put a little bit of space in between these notes. So it's going to sound like this. Here we go with the rhythm machine. 2, 3, 4. We're going to switch our rhythm a little bit now. We've been playing in 4/4. We're going to chop a beat off the end of the measure. We're going to go to 3/4 and play a few different rhythms. The next few exercises are going to play with different combinations of 2/8 notes and 2 quarter notes in a measure. We're going to do each of these 2 times like we've been doing, but be ready for a little bit of rhythmic fun here. So let me just get this thing ready to go. Let's see. I think it's this one. Let's double check. Make sure it's in 3/4. Yeah, okay, good. Right beat. So, first exercise is going to be 2 quarter notes on beats 1 and 2, and 2/8 notes on beat 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go up and down the scale. We're going to do it 2 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Same thing, and play. Next exercise is going to take the 2/8 notes and put them on beat 1. So it's going to be 1 and 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Second time. Now we're going to take those 2/8 notes and put them on beat 2 in the middle. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Second time. This next one is going to be the hardest one. We're going to put the 8th notes on the ends of the measure. So the downbeat is an 8th note, and then we're going to have a quarter, which is going to be syncopated, another quarter, which is going to be syncopated, and then an 8th note at the end. So 1 and 1 and. Trickiest one yet. Stay with me. You're going to do great. The more times you practice this, the easier it's going to get, the more it's going to groove, the more it's going to feel real good. Here we go. Syncopated time. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. All right, we're going to take it back to 4/4. These last several exercises have been a way for us to accelerate this scale. We have now played every combination of notes in the G major scale as eighth notes now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that to the next level. Kind of super exercise, if you will. We're going to just run up and down the scale 4 times. The first time through is going to be all individual. Second time through, slurring groups of 2. Third time through, slurring groups of 4. Fourth time through, slurring groups of 8. We're going to do the whole cycle 2 times. So each time you do this, try to get just a little bit better. So let's get ourselves back to 4/4 time signature. Here we go. 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to do that whole thing one more time. Get just a little bit better this time. If every time you play you get just a little bit better, before long, no one can catch you. Here we go. Last time, last exercise. 2, 3, and 4, and... All right, hopefully that was a great way for you to get your left hand moving, to get your right hand feeling pretty good on the instrument for the rest of your practice session today, or whatever it is that you're going to do, band rehearsal, orchestra, who knows? Who knows? But have some fun doing it. If you've got another moment, I always encourage you after you work on a scale to just do a little bit of improvising. So I'm going to play us out just improvising in the key of G major. Here we go. Thanks for working out with me today. We'll see you next time.